I've always been so drawn to the perfectly imperfect process of mosaics. They're a metaphor like for our lives, a timeless image where the pieces of our journey that have been chipped and broken away can be gathered and laid before the throne of our Creator, the Master Artist. When invited, He moves each jagged piece to their rightful place. Each shard is tenderly handled as grout is smoothed between each gap, pulling and binding everything together like grace, and soon unveils a masterpiece of wholeness. It's an invitation, an opportunity to create with the God of the universe who shows us the beauty in our brokenness.
Hi, Easton.
Who is that? Say hi. Bonk. Bonk. Who's that?
Mama.
It's Mama.
Hi.
This is normal. He just performs. His little bundle of happiness surrounds us. He's happy, he's joyful. You can tell that he doesn't understand anything yet. And right now I don't want him to understand. I just want just his beautiful soul to be, built strong from the foundation. In 2005, we learned that our daughter was struggling, and that's when we started the lonely road of looking for mental health resources. 10 years later, she delivered Easton. She was struggling with addiction. Her life just became unmanageable completely after his delivery, and we got custody of him at that point so she could focus on getting her life back together. That's what she's been doing the last 2 years. I think he makes her want to keep living. He calls her Mama now, and that brings all of us a lot of joy. After Easton was born, I reached out to Allison Broussard, and I just said, can you talk to my daughter? And they met in a coffee shop on 45, and Lauren went in saying, I'm not doing this, I'm not doing that. And she walked out of the coffee shop and said, I think it's best for me to go away to treatment. Lauren made the choice, but Allison helped with educating her on the choices that were out there.
Sometimes we are the first time they've said their story. Sometimes we are receiving a gift that we don't even realize until they take the next step because they were heard and they were met. Hearing them talk to us could just, it really is the beginning of them walking this thing out. And we don't fully know what that looks like, but we know in the stories that's kind of like the key that unlocks a new life. If I can hear someone, and then if I can meet them in a way of saying, do you want more help? And if they say yes, then I have a place to go. And if they say no, I also have a place to go, which is to stay right where I am and listen.
Mosaics and Mercy is an organization to really get rid of the stigma of mental illness, shine a light where there's darkness. We do that through educating people, giving trainings in churches and other facilities, by offering prayer for people. We write notes to them, just notes of encouragement. We connect them to resources. So it's really a hub. We're a connector in the community to provide resources, prayer, encouragement, support to those who don't know how to deal with what they're dealing with.
Our community is really good at just looking at the outside and not realizing what's going on inside, and the brokenness that people are carrying around. And so we really wanted to step in and shine a light for churches and schools and businesses about what that looks like in their location. And so those people are able to be met where they are. What we do in our education sessions is help people identify mental illness and addiction, respond to it, know how to respond to someone that's struggling, and then how to walk with them, how to actually support them while they're going through that struggle. So we want to be available to our community. So whatever group that is that we can assist, be it churches, schools, businesses, just to help give a different perspective and information about how they can help respond to and support people going through this struggle.
The Mosaic group sessions, they're really powerful, and they're important for individuals to really come together in community, whether they're with their friends or there's people they sign up in a session, so people can really hear the truth and have a tangible reminder that God sees their brokenness and the struggles, but those broken pieces in a way very different than we often do. So we get a tangible reminder that we're not alone, that all of these pieces are seen by our Heavenly Father, and that He wants to make something beautiful. It is just a powerful opportunity for people to come, share, learn, educate, and then open up their own hearts to what's going on in their own story. As a group, we realized that healing can come in different ways. And so there's something amazing and powerful about sitting around a table where we just come together, all with our broken pieces, and just realize that there's beauty in the brokenness. There's healing that comes through that process of surrender, of making something beautiful from what we see in front of us that we've laid down, surrendered, and made space in our hearts for the healing to occur.
Mosaics of Mercy came into my life at a pivotal time. My family needed more resources for help for my daughter, for help for us. I wanted the people around me in my community, my extended family, to be educated more on the illnesses that we were facing and the disease of addiction. I also found so much healing through the artistic expression of Mosaics. I'm not artistic at all, but the healing that I got from this was unlike anything I'd ever done before. And it's changed my life, and I just want more people to have all these things that we needed for our family.
I'm a prayer warrior. I'm a recovering alcoholic. I'm a daughter of a recovering alcoholic. You are not alone.
I'm a wife. I'm a mom. I'm a worship leader. I'm a recovered alcoholic. You are not alone.
I'm a wife. I'm a mom. I'm a recovering anorexic, recovering alcoholic, recovering from depression and anxiety. You are not alone.
I'm a wife. I'm a mother. I'm a woman who has struggled with depression and anxiety, and have a son who has struggled with alcohol. But I am beloved, and you are not alone.
I'm a wife. I'm a grandmother raising my grandson. I'm a mother of a recovering addict. I'm an enabler in recovery. You are not alone.